My name is David Hawkins, founded and started the Hawkins Law Office. It's out of Columbia, South Carolina. I've been practicing law for a year. My primary focus is family law, military law. I do a little bit of other stuff with civil and criminal litigation, but for the most part, my primary focus is family law and military law. Because I went through a divorce. My first divorce, I didn't like the way the system was run and the way it was handled by my attorney, and I guess being in the military and my mindset is if you don't like something, fix it. It took me a while, but after kids and a divorce, I decided I was going to go to law school and as part of my retirement plan, and so I went to law school, and that's why I primarily focus in family law. It's something that I'm passionate about. I've seen some disparaging outcomes and results, and I want to fix and change that. One, I think trying to take some of the emotion out of it. Family law is very emotional. Anytime you're brought into litigation, it's emotional. It takes its toll not only on you personally, but also your family and those around you. So trying to minimize the impact of that and working with clients and listening and talking to them and getting them to understand that, time this too shall pass and that you will recover from it, and learning to look for the positives as opposed to just looking at this big black storm cloud over your head that's getting ready to drop a thunderstorm on you. I try to work and talk the clients through that and get them through that process, that emotional process as well too. I would guess I'd go with the old adage of been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I've been divorced twice, and I guess I always like to tell my clients the tale of two divorces, and both of them are mine. My first divorce was not a good one, and it was expensive. My second divorce was about as best as you can get because Sandy and I still get along to this day. We still have a joint checking account. If she needs money, I give it to her, and we're great friends. So by being there and having gone through these processes, it helps me as an attorney to be able to relate to clients and explain to them and try and help them again work through their process so that hopefully they can get to my second divorce as opposed to my first divorce. I will give them recommendations and suggestions that Sandy and I have used throughout our lifetime, working together and co-parenting. It allows clients now to be able to relate to me, sees me as a human being as opposed to some guy who's there, went to law school and is trying to do whatever they can to make a dime. I don't really worry too much about the money. I'd rather see better outcomes for my clients so that they've got a reasonable and a workable solution that's going to last, and they don't have to come back and see attorneys for future issues that may pop up. I'd rather work with them and get them to see through my own experiences the things that work and can help, and help them translate that to them, hopefully, so that they can have a better relationship and move forward. That ends up benefiting everybody and all, and keeps their legal expenses down. I guess the biggest thing is that I guess I'm a human. I work with my clients, and I'll work with anybody provided they work with me. I work out payment arrangements and stuff so that it's not to bankrupt somebody, because I know from my first divorce that this stuff is expensive. It's not cheap. And I always tell them my first divorce cost about $25,000 back in 1996, and that's about $40,000 today. And nobody has that. It took me forever to pay that off. But again, I had some family members that helped me as well too. So I try to work with clients today too, and just as long as they work with me and they're responsible, and they make a $50 a month payment, that's fine. I know it may take them 10 years to pay it off, but it's probably the best interest-free loan you'll get. I'm not overly burdened if they call me up and say, hey, Mr. Hawkins, I had property taxes due today or car taxes due today. I'm not going to be able to make the payment that month. Okay, great. That's fine. I'm an adult. I understand things pop up. As long as they work with me and do meet their expectations, I'll always be there for them. And they can always reach back out to me. And that goes back to building a relationship, too. A lot of attorneys, tell you can't get personal with your clients. And my thing as an attorney is if you don't get personal with your clients, I think you're doing them a disservice.